The morning began softly, with sunlight spilling through the curtains in golden ribbons. The air was crisp, carrying the faint smell of toast from the kitchen and the comforting hush of a new day. In the corner of the living room, Bruno, a gentle golden retriever with warm brown eyes, stretched his legs and wagged his tail. Today was not just any day. Today was the day he would finally get his own pajamas. For weeks, Bruno had watched the children of the house run to their bedrooms at night, giggling in their cozy pajamas, striped, dotted, and full of colors. He'd tilt his head, wagging his tail, and wonder what it would feel like to be wrapped in something so soft. His fur kept him warm, of course, but pajamas seemed to carry a magic of their own. Comfort, belonging, and a promise of peaceful dreams. His best friend, Luna the cat, never quite understood this desire. She was a sleek, grey feline with emerald eyes that always sparkled with mischief. Whenever Bruno sighed about pajamas, she would flick her tail and tease him. "Really, Bruno? Pajamas? Dogs don't need them. You'll look ridiculous." But Bruno never argued back. He would simply smile, his doggy smile, his tongue lolling out, and say, "Maybe so, but I think they'll make me happy, and that's enough." That morning, something special happened. The doorbell rang, and their owner brought in a package tied with a bright red ribbon. Bruno's ears perked immediately. He could smell the faint scent of new fabric through the cardboard. His paws itched with excitement, but he didn't bark, didn't jump. He wanted to prove he could be patient, well-behaved, and deserving of this gift. Luna stretched lazily on the windowsill, her green eyes half closed. "Oh, here we go," she purred. "Your silly dream is finally here." But Bruno hardly heard her. He sat perfectly still, tail wagging like a broom against the floor, eyes glued to the package as their owner slowly unwrapped it. Out came a small, soft set of pajamas, blue with white checks, tiny buttons running down the front. They looked just as magical as Bruno had imagined. "Hold still, Bruno," their owner said kindly, slipping the pajamas over his fur. Bruno stood tall and steady, eager to show how good he could be. As the fabric touched his body, he shivered not from cold, but from delight. The pajamas were soft, snug, and made him feel wrapped in warmth and love. When the last button was fastened, Bruno glanced at his reflection in the mirror. His eyes sparkled. He wagged his tail so hard, his whole body wobbled. "They're perfect," he barked happily, trotting in little circles. Luna leapt down to get a better look. She circled him, her whiskers twitching. She said slowly. "I suppose you don't look that silly." Bruno beamed at her. "See, I told you. They're wonderful." Luna sighed, hiding a smile. "Well, you do look rather handsome," she admitted, her purr rumbling softly. That evening, when the house grew quiet and the stars twinkled outside, Bruno curled up on his bed, his new pajamas wrapped around him like a gentle hug. Luna padded over and curled up beside him, her tail brushing against the soft fabric. She closed her eyes, comforted by his steady warmth. "Are they as magical as you thought?" she murmured drowsily. Bruno rested his chin on his paws, his eyes half closed with joy. "Even better," he whispered, "because now I get to share them with you." Luna purred louder, and together they drifted into sleep. In the days that followed, Bruno wore his pajamas every evening. He behaved even better than before, sitting patiently for dinner, waiting calmly for walks, and always wagging his tail with gratitude. His owners laughed and called him their gentleman dog, while Luna secretly grew proud of her friend. She even found herself curling closer to his soft pajamas at night, enjoying the warmth she once teased him about. Bruno never forgot how long he had dreamed of this simple gift, and he never stopped being thankful for it. To him, the pajamas were not just clothing, they were a symbol of comfort, of being cared for, of belonging. And in his quiet heart, Bruno knew they were proof that wishes, no matter how small, could come true. One night, as the moon glowed through the window and the world outside lay silent, Bruno stirred in his bed. Luna was curled up beside him, purring softly. He looked down at his pajamas, then at his friend, and sighed with deep contentment. "I was right all along," he whispered to the stars beyond the glass. "Pajamas are magical." And with that, the dog in pajamas and the cat who once doubted drifted into the sweetest dreams together, warm and wonderfully at peace.
Please subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss more amazing stories like this.